Greetings, Mason Storm here. On today's episode, we're going to look at making some fried chicken and broccoli. This is part of our health series, and this one's quite easy, delicious, and fantastic. Stay tuned. For our seasonings, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, just to mix things up. You don't like spicy stuff? Well, don't use it, or use less. Cup of broccoli, and I wanted to use a chicken breast, but I ended up with 4 chicken tenders. Not sure how that happened. To initiate the process in the creation of this dish, we need to combine our spices with our Worcestershire sauce and the chicken. The Worcestershire sauce acts as a fluid, as a medium, that our spices can be combined and dispersed so that they are evenly coating our meat product. And this is just fantastic. So once we have them all in the bowl, we can just kind of mix them up and we'll have a nice coating. And that kind of harshness that the Worcestershire sauce has really draws out the flavor and gives us something quite fantastic. I'm not sure why I don't see more people frying chicken in Worcestershire sauce. I guess it's more common with beef, but that's just my own personal experience. I could be way off on that. In fact, I could be a lunatic. Continuing on, we are going to begin the cooking process now. I selected a very large pan that is larger than the burner that it sits on. And we're going to go for a medium heat. We're going to add a little bit of butter to our pan. Now this pan is not cast iron. I'm not entirely sure what it is. It's some modern, new age anti-stick fanciness. But on these induction stoves, woks don't work very well. And having a pan that is larger than the size of the burner means that the outer perimeter of the pan will be cooler than the inner portion of the pan. And this allows us to have different heat zones with using 1 burner and 1 pan. And once our pan's nice and preheated somewhat, it's time to add in our chicken. Now this isn't as important because I'm using chicken tenders as opposed to chicken breast, but thicker slices of meat take longer to cook than broccoli. So it's for that reason that you would put your meat in a little bit earlier. And then we can keep them in the center of the pan, get some color on them, and let them kind of cook a little bit. I didn't really adapt my technique to using chicken tenders instead of chicken breasts, so that was kind of a hindrance, I should say. I wouldn't go as far as saying mistake, but a hindrance nonetheless. The same could be said about using fresh broccoli versus frozen broccoli and how it affects the cooking time. But the thing with broccoli is that you can eat it at many different stages of cooking. You got it where it's, just kind of heated up and warm broccoli. You got a little bit more cook on it and it's a little bit less crispy. And then you got kind of somewhat soft. And then you got the way my grandpa likes it, which is traditionally labeled as overcooked. But to each their own. So I just have my broccoli here on the edges. And that way it cooks a little bit slower than the chicken, but because the chicken is chicken tenders and cooks so fast, I'm going to change my strategy. Put all the broccoli in the middle and spread the chicken out around the outside, and that way it's all going to be done and warm at the same time, which is what we want. Which is the benefit of using a large pan like this. We're basically using this large pan as if it were a wok, because woks don't work very good on this stove top because it's electric or whatever. Gas stove tops, they usually work a lot better. Same with individualized like an electric wok. That way the heat can be kind of controlled a little bit easier. And at this stage too, we can add a little bit of extra seasoning, just kind of pour it on the top. I'm just using a little bit of sriracha, which seems to give a little bit of extra spice. And as you flip it, rotate it, and move everything around, that kind of disperses a little bit. So it might seem like a lot, but it's not necessarily a lot. Although it still could be. It just depends. And before you know it, your chicken will be ready. And this is incredibly easy to make. Now, something you might want to do too is if you want a little bit more extra carbs with this, just throw in the old rice maker at the same time as you make this, and then you'll have some rice to go with it. I decided not to do that. I wasn't feeling the rice today, so here we are with a nice finished meal. Any questions or concerns, leave them below. And until next time, stay awesome.